The iconic main character from Little Big Planet has his own game, and honestly, it is glorious.
Sackboy. I said the brave, bold, heroic Sackboy.
The 2020 game, released by Sumo Digital Sheffield, steps away from the creative build your own levels type gameplay from what the previous Little Big Planet games were going for. Sackboy, a big adventure, being a story based platformer which introduces completely unique and crazy worlds while being backed up by amazing cast of voice actors such as the British star Dawn French. The story starts with Sackboy and all of the other residents of Craftworld living happily ever after until the evil protagonist Vex, self-proclaimed bringer of nightmares, arrives to take over and vacuums up all of the cuddly little creatures living there. Sackboy just about manages to escape the attack in a little crafted rocket which allows him to zoom between worlds. Each world has a unique theme of its own, such as the Kingdom of Crablantis, which, as you can guess, is an Atlantic underwater theme, Interstellar Junction, which is a space style theme, and a few more different ones. Including the bonus world, there are 6 worlds in total to explore, which each world containing roughly 10 levels and some secret bonus levels. In each world there's at least one level with popular songs from amazing artists such as David Bowie and Bruno Mars. These are specifically fun as the whole environment reacts to the music and it just feels very funky to play. I know that's a bit of a corny word to use, but funky is the definition of this game in general. Visually, this game is beautiful. Each world has unique properties that make them stand out, and Sackboy as a character in general is just plain adorable. There are a large selection of unlockable clothings and items that can be found in hidden levels or purchased from the Zoom Zoom merchant in the game. The customization on the clothes are great, and I played this game in December, so most of the time I dressed my Sackboy character up as Santa or a Christmas tree just to get into the Christmas spirit. There are lots of DLC characters out there, mainly PlayStation based ones such as God of War and Nathan Drake. All of these are currently free DLC on the PlayStation Store and can be chosen as a costume.
You know what that is, don't you? It's a dreamer orb, jam-packed with pure creative energy straight from the Imagisphere.
The main objective when progressing through levels is to collect the blue orbs hidden in each level to unlock the next section. If a level is too difficult for you to collect all the orbs, then you can simply make up for the missing ones by going back to the earlier levels and collecting the ones that you missed out on. Now, as for the most important part of pretty much any game ever, that is the gameplay, and that is really fun. The best way I can describe this is a platformer that is similar to the Lego games in gameplay, but a lot more fun, aesthetically pleasing, colourful, and in my opinion just overall better in every way. Sackboy has a good single player mode, however where this game truly shines for me is the co-op mode. Players can drop in and drop out as they please, whether they are online or friends sat on the couch sat beside you. I actually completed every level of this game with my son and we had a great time doing so. Working as a team is very much encouraged, with each world also having specific co-op only levels which are impossible to play on your own. This game is fun for children and adults of all ages and all skill level, as getting the best score is completely optional, and with the goofy comedy to the game there are so many belly laughs. At the end of each level a score is calculated to show which player has the highest score, and then a picture is taken with a 3-second countdown. In my case this countdown was purely for me and my son to create the funniest picture we could think of, from slapping each other in the face or throwing each other in the air on the last second. Making our way through this game and defeating the evil villain Vex at the end of each world was incredibly enjoyable, but on my journey to get all the achievements on Sackboy was not as easy as I expected. In certain levels there is a hidden Rubik's Cube object to collect that unlocks a time trial called the Knitted Night Trial. These are completely optional to do, but one of the achievements was to get a gold medal on each one of them, which was hard but doable until the last one. The last trial was all 12 or so trials merged together into one time trial called the Ultimate Knitted Night Trial, and I can tell you now this was not without tears. This final achievement for me to get had only been achieved by 0.7% of players, and the trial lasts nearly 10 minutes. One slip up and you have to start all over again. I tried this trial about 10 times a day for 2 to 3 weeks, and eventually I got it, after getting better and better each time, just about. I feel the word achievement is a great understatement, as I have never felt that great about finally getting an achievement before. It really put me through my paces. It actually became a running joke where my son kept jokingly asking me to try this challenge, knowing damn well how hard it was and how frustrated I got playing it. Now it's time for us to summarise this review with my conclusion. Well, as you can guess from this review, there are not many, if any, negatives about this game, and I enjoyed it through and through. I'm going to go to the quite extreme here and give this game a solid 9 out of 10. The main reason for this is bringing back couch co-op, which is something I have longed for many years. As a child, couch co-op games were my whole life, and they were the best experience I had playing with my brother and my friends. But as an adult in a world of thousands and thousands of games, it seems like they are almost non-existent, and every game is now online. Now that the video is wrapped up, I am Mark and the YouTube channel is Modern Tech, and I would really appreciate any subscribes, likes or comments that you guys have. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to help out. And if you like the way I do reviews, then check out my channel, because I do quite a lot of game reviews. I don't tend to do the games that have just come out, because every Tom, Dick and Harry will be doing them, but I kind of do games which are a good few years old and to see how they hold up these days. And most of the times I really enjoy playing through them, so it's usually a fresh experience.